A surprise or excitement or frightening or anger.
The Academy tries to provide a meal for the children each day, but all too often there's insufficient to go around, and when this happens some of them stay away. Persistent drought in the Horn of Africa in recent years has caused food prices to soar as yields diminished. The school does at least now have its own standpipe, but the water is heavily polluted. There are a few small shops, but they're hopelessly inadequate for the needs of the community, and with extremely high unemployment and pitiful wages, it's really no wonder that people cannot afford to use them. Kiberan citizens have little choice if they are unwell and need medical help. That's assuming they can afford it, of course. But if they can, they'll probably end up in one of these unregulated clinics where standards of hygiene can be appalling. Kenya is a land of great contrast. It has spectacular scenery and abundant wildlife, but it's easy to miss the desperate hardship and human tragedy that's experienced by many people who live in this country. It's difficult to imagine that the edge of Kibera is just half a mile from the Nairobi Wildlife Park. What a contrast this little nursery school presents. Kenya is 2.5 times larger than the UK and has a population of less than 45 million. Much of the land is unproductive, but with good husbandry it ought to be possible to produce enough food for the whole nation. The mountainous regions normally have sufficient rains, but farming there can be difficult, whereas land in the fertile Rift Valley is significantly more expensive to purchase. School Farms Africa, the Guernsey charity seeking to develop the Kibera Farm Project, is hoping to raise funds to purchase land that could be developed for the benefit of the Kibera Academy. But where should that land be? Land close to Nairobi is expensive. A farm bought further away would cost far less, but then transport costs would be higher. In November 2013, together with our Kenyan board colleagues, we began the search for suitable land. We were not then in a position to purchase, but we did develop a good idea of what we might be able to get within our proposed budget. We met with senior civil servants at the Ministry of Agriculture, and they were very encouraging, offering help with the purchase of suitable seeds, the drilling of boreholes, and offering concessions on import duties should we ever need to bring equipment in from outside. Our Kenyan board hopes to have completed its registration process as a limited company by the end of 2014, which will allow it to develop the project locally. But there is much to do if the project is to succeed in the short term and to become self-sustaining, as we hope, within 10 years.